Hi everybody, Lorraine here with Lorraine Corbanik Fitness. I have been getting so many requests lately to do a full workout with y'all where I do the entire thing with you, so we're gonna get that going right now. We're gonna start with a Tabata workout. For those of you that have never done Tabata, you are in for such a treat. We're going to do one exercise for 8 rounds where you're only working for 20 seconds, then you get a 10-second break. Again, we do that 8 times, then we take a minute break, during which time I'll show you the next exercise. We'll power on through, we're gonna have lots of fun. Make sure you've got some water, pull over your friends, your family, whoever's at home with you during this crisis. Don't go get other people. We're gonna start with a little bit of a warm up, okay? You always wanna make sure you're warming up those muscles, prevent some injury, get the heart rate elevated. So let's just start with some nice big arm circles. Take the arms out to shoulder height, make some nice big circles. Hope you all are doing all right in your homes, staying connected through FaceTime, Skype, phone calls, and hopefully you're exercising every day. Maybe you're going outside for a nice walk. Maybe you're joining me on Facebook every day for the workouts I've been posting there. Take those arms in the opposite direction. Maybe go a little bit bigger here, really warm them up. Remember that form is always the most important thing, so be listening to my cues about how to stay safe, put your body in the correct position. Let's do a little open close, so scarecrow arms just bent at the elbows, open and close. Opening up the chest. Should be feeling nice and warm in those arms right about now. And then just a nice little gentle warm up for the lower half of the body. Just take the knees up to chest level. So just pulling the knees up, a little marching on the spot, that's all it is. Keep that belly pulled in. If you haven't done that yet, pull in that belly, keep it there. And always move around. Shoulders should be relaxed and down. Let's go for a little lateral leg swing here. So just standing on one leg, swing the other leg out. Try to get nice and high, get into those adductors in the inner thigh and the abductors on the outside of the leg. Again, standing knee is just nice and soft. And then switching legs, opposite leg, same thing. Always feels a little funny to go over to that other leg. Most likely you started with your dominant leg like I did. Good job, good job. Almost done our warm up here, everybody. Then you're gonna switch those tunes, get right into our Tabata. Good job. All right, so our first exercise is gonna be a squat with a twist. So arms are just in front of you, bent at the elbows. You're gonna take the elbow past the knee. So here we go. Just changing up that music. Which now I've lost. Okay, here we go. This is new for me. Welcome to Tabata, everybody. Hope you can hear that music. Get ready. Let's go. Squat and twist. You get to decide how fast you're going. You may notice that I exhale as I bring my knee up. So we're on our first break. He said stop. 10-second break. It doesn't last long. Get ready. Here we go. Squat and twist. Really twist. Get into those side bodies. Break. And of course you can work through your break. You don't have to stop if you feel like you've got lots of energy. Keep going. Get ready. Here we go, round 3. Hollywood. colostoscopy. Break. Grab water when you need it. Get ready. Here we go. Make sure when you're squatting, your booty is going behind you. Remember, you never squat with your knee past your toes. It's always behind you. Knees over the toes. Here we go, squat and twist. Round 5. Hang in there. It's only 20 seconds. Break. 3 more rounds. Heart rate's up. Let's go. Break. 2 left. Nice and warm. I should have done this outside. Here we go. Great for those legs, those quads. Getting into our obliques as we twist. Break. Whew. Final round. Let's do it. Finish strong. Because then you get a minute break. Dig, dig, dig. Whew. Break. That's your first round of exercises. So the first 4 we're going to do standing up. The last 4 we'll take down to the ground. So that was squat and twist. Now we're going to take in some side lunges. So you're going to stand up. You're going to take a big lunge to the side. The leg you lunge with is bent. Other leg is straight. Bring it back. If you want, you can put in a knee tuck for that as well. I'm just going to be doing a side lunge. First 4 rounds on one leg. Last 4 rounds on the other leg. Take some nice deep breaths. Every time you hear this music, you're on your 1 minute break. Everybody ready for some side lunges? Yeah. Let's work those outside of the legs. Those abductors. Inner and outer leg. Adductors, abductors. All right, guys, get ready. Soft shoulders. Pull that belly in. Stand over one side. Make sure you've got lots of room. Let's go. You get to decide how fast or slow you go. You don't have to move as fast as I do. You can take it a little slower. Like that. Up to you. Break. 10 seconds. Now if your leg's killing you, go ahead and switch over to the other leg. I'm going to do the first 4 on one, last 4 on the last. Here we go. Nice job. Sticking that tush way behind you like you're finding that imaginary chair. This leg stays straight the entire time. Yeah. Break. And yeah, I kind of dance around in between. That's me. A little quirky. That's okay. Here we go. Man, it's a beauty day out there. I hope you guys are all taking a look outside. Nice blue sky. The world is an uncertain place. And just keep going. Keep breathing. Keep smiling. Break. Remember, you don't have to stop and take a break. You can keep moving. You can keep working.
3, 2, 1, go!
This is round 3. Nice big stretch on those legs. Nicely done, everybody. Keep with it. Beautiful. One more on this side.
Halfway.
Oh, it said halfway. You know what? Half the time I miscount. If you know we've already done 4 in this leg, you better switch. Yeah, it's a live class. If I'm a little out of balance, I promise I'll do one more round at the end on my own to balance out those legs. Break. Okay, so again, I might have messed up there. Maybe I should have already been over here. Here we go. Other leg.
3, 2, 1, go! Round 6.
Step and bend. Really nice, everybody. You got this. Keep with it. Keep breathing.
3, 2, 1.
Beautiful. 10 seconds. It goes by really fast.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Round 7.
Good job. It is the last one, so I did make that error. I did one extra one on the first leg. That's okay, here we go. We're human. I'm human. I make mistakes all the time. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. 1 minute break. Grab that water. High five your neighbor, your friend, not your neighbor unless they're living with you. Hopefully you've got someone in your house doing this along with you. And if not, I'm here for you. All right, the next one we're gonna do is an inchworm plank. So you're gonna stand up, hinge over at the waist, find the ground, even if you have to bend the knees. Walk it out to your plank. Hold your plank for 1 second. Walk it back. Stand up. Plank. Stand. Why am I already doing this? We haven't started yet. You're still on your break, but that's our next exercise. Number 3, third exercise in our Tabata workout. If you're just joining us, hop right in. Remember to keep the shoulders away from the ears. Belly drawn in towards the spine. Nice tight abdominals. Are you ready? Round 3. Inchworm planks. All right. And don't worry if you have to bend those knees. No big deal.
Here we go with 5, 4, 3.
Hinge over the waist. Let's go.
Round 1.
Break. No worries. Nice and easy, right? You can do this. You can modify too, right? You can always go down on the knees for your plank. Drop those knees if you need. Here we go. Break. It's only 10 seconds. Don't run away. Let's do it. Round 3. Yeah, it's warm in here. That's good. You're alive. You're breathing.
3, 2, 1.
Let's do this.
Round 4.
Break. Halfway. 4 more rounds. Let's do it. Break. Don't get very many done in 20 seconds, do we? That's okay. Your heart rate's up. Keep that good form. You can do it. Let's do this. Only 2 more. After this one. Break. Break for 10. 2 more. Here we go. Break. Whew. 1 more. Then get a little break. 1 minute. Last round, here we go. One more. Yeah. Good job. All right. So 1 more standing one, then we'll take it to the ground. So, frog pull. So take your legs wide. Your heels are aligned underneath the shoulders, toes angled out. Hands in front of you, palms towards your stomach. You're gonna go down, reach up. Right elbow out, left leg out. Or if you're opposite me, left elbow out, right leg out. So you pull, leg and elbow at the same time. 4 rounds on one side, last 4 rounds on the other side. Hopefully Lorraine will be able to count this time. If you haven't had water yet, grab your water. Don't worry too much about your foot placement here. Half the time I end with my feet facing forward, parallel. But do keep the shoulders softening down. Do keep that belly engaged. Try to lift up the leg nice and high. Nice long break, right? All right, get yourself ready. Put a smile on your face. It helps, it really does. All right, so I'm starting with right elbow, left leg. If you want to be my mirror image, your left elbow, right leg. Are you ready?
3, 2,
Here we go. Coordination. Good for the brain. And Blake. So again, if you need to, switch sides. I'm staying on the same side for the first 4 rounds. Here we go, here we go. Beautiful. Second break. Second round down. 2 more on this side. Here we go. Did you forget forget about that smile. Gotta smile, man. Helps you along. Break. One more on this side. If you're with me, if you're staying on this side. It's okay if you're alternating. Here we go. All right, now we're switching sides. Whew. Opposite side. Get ready. Let's go. Again, feels funny when you switch. It's okay. You'll find your rhythm. You'll find your way. Doesn't have to look exactly like mine. Maybe you've dropped the elbow. Maybe you've dropped the legs. Good job. First one done on this side. 3 more. Whew. Here we go, here we go. Try not to round that back when you lean forward. You're not hunching. Keep the chest high. Beautiful. 2 more. 2 more, guys. You got this. You can do it. Heart rate's going fast, I know. Here we go. You can always slow down your pace, or for that matter, if I'm going too slow, pick it up. One more. Woo. Looking forward to that 1 minute break, aren't you? Me too. All right, let's do this. Finish strong. Woo! That's it! Yay! Well done. Grab that water. All right, we're going to the ground for the last 4 exercises. That means I'm gonna get really close to the phone right now so I can move my screen down. All right, so we're gonna start with Russian twists. Aren't they everybody's favorites? Come on. So you're sitting on your tush, your knees are bent, feet are planted on the ground for the modification to make it easier. You're gonna lean back, and we're gonna go side to side. It's all about the abdominals, right? So keep the feet down if you need. Sit up a little higher if it's too hard. The further back you go, the harder it is. If you wanna make it a little harder, lift up the feet. That's more advanced. Can't quite get my whole self in here, but that's okay. Take those last couple of breaths on your break. I will not sing like I do in some of my classes, right? It's good for humor, good for a laugh, but all right, here we go. Get yourself set up. Pull the belly in towards your spine. Shoulders down and back. Feet planted to start. Hand at heart center. You could even hold a weight or a water bottle. Here we go. Side to side. Working those obliques, the abdominals. Try to keep your neck a long extension of your spine. So you're not tucking your chin and you're not looking way up. And break. Yeah, just like that. Get ready. Here we go. Keep that belly tucked in nice and tight. Don't want your lower back to do all the work. One, break. Round 2 is done. Get ready. Let's do this. Woo! Round 3. You can do this, everybody. You can do this. If it gets too hard with those legs up, put them down. Break. Whew. It's warm in here. Maybe I'll do my yoga practice outside. Here we go. Yeah. Twist it out. Side to side. Remember, you can slow it down. Doesn't have to be fast. Is that halfway? Here we go, guys. Twist. This is round 5, he says. That's awesome. Only 3 more after this. Woo! Break. 3 more. Are you ready? Lean back. Yeah. Awesome. 2 more. I forgot to put on my feet that time. Oh well. Here we go. Good to be alive. Whew. Tight, tight, tight. All right, we're on our last 10-second break, everybody. Get ready, 1 more round. Whew. 3, 2, 1, let's go. If you had your legs raised the whole time like me, really felt it in those quads as well. All right, grab that water. You are on a water break. We're gonna get into the next one. We've only got 3 more to go, and then we're gonna cool down. All right, so plank tap outs. You're gonna be in plank. Make sure those shoulders are right over top of the wrists. Legs are straight behind you. Good job. From there, belly's in tight. Don't let it sag down to the earth. And don't let your bum pooch up to the sky. From here, now you could just hold your plank. You can do 8 rounds of just holding your plank. For that matter, you can drop your knees, do a modified plank. Just make sure that tummy stays in nice and tight. Then from there, you're tapping out, tapping forward. All right. Are we ready? I hope so. Did I grab water? I don't even remember. All right. And because you are tapping out with those hands, you might want to take your feet a little tiny bit wider than normal. Gives you a wider base to support yourself with. All right. Here we go. Tap it forward. And again, because we're protecting our necks, you don't want to be looking way up, and you don't want your chin tucked down to your chest either. So, visualizing that neck, a nice long extension of the spine. And break. So drop your knees, hang out here. If you need to sit up, circle out the wrists. By all means, go ahead. Ready? Let's go. Hi, Flat. Oh, kitty. Come on, Flat. That was my cat, obviously. I think we're on our break. Here we go. Flying tap outs. Round 3. So that was one of my cats. We'll see if the other 2 want to come visit. Break. And get ready. Tap it out. Keep those bellies tucked in nice and tight. Break. 2 more rounds. Oh, I lied. Again. It's just like having a live class with me, right, everybody? Those of you that are used to taking my classes. My counting isn't always perfect. But my love for fitness and my love for you sure are. Break. Get ready. Tap it out. Remember, you could just be holding your plank. As long as you're doing that isometric hold, pulling that tummy in nice and tight. You're still working the chest, the shoulders too. Break. Get ready. Here we go. I'm not gonna tell you how many are left, because I'd probably be wrong. I think there's 2 left. Do make sure if you're enjoying the video to share it. Let's get everybody moving. Oh, I think we're on a break. One more. We can do this. Get ready. Let's go. Stay with me. Break. Nicely done, everybody. Circle out those shoulders. Circle out the wrists. Have that quick drink of water. Let's move on to the next one. I know you're getting tired. I am too. All right. So glutes. Let's work on those glutes. You're going to take it down onto the ground. Let's see what's the best way to do this. Maybe this way. All right. Feet are behind your tush. Knees are bent. From here, you're gonna lift your glutes up to the ceiling. And when you lower, don't let your booty touch. Should still be a space below you. And then exhale, pressing up. Try to make sure the knees don't flare out to either side. And if you want to make it a little bit harder, stay up at the top of the movement and just give me little pulses. Let's see if I can move a little further away for you. There we go. All right, 8 rounds of glute bridge raises. Are you ready? At least you get to lay down. All right. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Let's go. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you press them up. So you're on a 10-second break. I don't want to break. I don't feel like I've barely even started feeling it in my tush. So I'm just going to work right through that 10-second break. You're ready? Let's go. Round 2. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press. and break. Now for those of you that want a little extra, you could always go into that single leg bridge press. You could go into a pec fly or a chest press at the same time. So you could be here with a pec fly. You could be doing a chest press at the same time. So lots of ways of modifying this, adding a little extra if that's what you need. Break. Are you ready? Let's go. That is halfway. 4 more rounds of these, baby. All right. Let's do this, you guys. Come on, lift those hips. I'm gonna stay at the top for those little bridge pulses for the last 4 here. Really working that tush. Oh yeah, these are killer. Break. Just pull those knees into the chest while you're breaking. Get ready. 10 seconds goes by fast. Stay positive. Stay with me. Woo-wee. Buns are steel. Woo. Break. 2 more like that. Whichever variation you're on is just fine. Let's go. Stay with me. Oh, 1 more round, I believe, if I remember to count correctly. Here we go, lift it up. Little pulses at the top if you can, or you can be in full-blown lifts. Keeping those knees right over top of the ankles. Are we done? We are, all right. What have we got? 1 more exercise. That is it. I can't even speak right. All right, so the last one before we do our cool down stretches is another plank variation. We're gonna do some dragon planks. Again, you could just hold your plank if you want. All right, but in plank, here we go, hopefully you can see me. You're gonna take the knee up to the elbow, alternating sides as you go. If you want more, you wanna make it even harder. Spread your arms a little bit wider, bend into the elbow as you bend, or as you bring the knee up. So it's more like a push-up. I think for me today, I am not going to bend my elbows. I've already done 3 workouts today. Well, this is number 3. So you can decide. And for that matter, if you need to be in modified plank with those knees down, you can still do this exercise. All right, something for everybody. So, 8 rounds, dragon plank. We could call this Spider-Man plank. Lots of people call him Spider-Man. Looks like you're Spider-Man crawling up a wall. All right. Try not to hyperextend the elbows. Try to keep a soft little micro bend in them. So let's get ready. Wide spread those hands. Take your legs behind you. Let's go. Keep your gaze down to the ground. Keep the neck nice and long. Keep the belly in nice and tight. Good job. First round down. Again, you can circle out those wrists if they give you grief. You can also be on fists when you go into your plank. like this. Or you can hold onto a pair of dumbbells if you have them. Remember not to let the shoulders hunch in to the ears.
3, 2, 1.
Break. 10 seconds. Whew. So you may notice I'm in my living room. Production quality isn't super high here. That's okay. Mostly this is for friends and family, for the people that come to my classes that can't come anymore because there are no classes. That coronavirus. Whew. Don't really know what the future holds, but that's okay. Most people think they're in control when they're not anyway. We've never really had control. God's the only one in control. Keep praying. Let's go. And keep working. Don't quit on me now. Keep that belly tucked in. Exhale every time you bring that knee up. Good job, good job. Couple more. I think we're halfway, yeah? All right. Get ready, set yourself up. Let's go. Okay, now I'm feeling it. Those shoulders. Whew. And if you need to turn over and just do some bicycle crunches or dead bugs, do something where you're not on those shoulders to work those abdominals, that's okay. Just keep moving, almost done. Keep that body nice and strong. You're gonna need it. All right. If my counting is right, we've got one more. And then we're gonna do some cool down stretches together. Static stretches. Here we go. Did we do it? Did we do it? Is that it? I might have counted wrong. I think we're still going. Oh my goodness, I counted wrong. Oh well, at least I'm your comedic relief for today. Heather, if you're watching this, I knew you had it right. Is that it? It is. It's complete. We're done. So grab your water. I'm gonna switch up those tunes. No more of that. We've done all our rounds. It is time to simply cool down. So take some nice deep breaths while you're here. Bring that heart rate down just a tiny little bit. All right. I'm gonna take a quick sip of water. Why don't we start with those wrists? Just circle them out a little bit. Opposite direction. And then moving the phone again. What did I say? Not huge on the production value, obviously. Used to being in person with you, but hopefully you don't mind. We're gonna take that arm, any arm will do, take it straight out from the body, cross it across the chest. Use your opposite hand to pull it in. Just making sure that the opposite hand is not on the elbow joint. And again, those shoulders aren't hiked way up. Release them away from the ears. You can do this standing. You can be on your knees like I am. You can be sitting down cross-legged. If you want to get into that neck as well, you can look over that shoulder. We want to try to hold all of our stretches for at least 20 seconds. It can be 40 seconds, 60 seconds, 90 seconds. I encourage you to take the stretches for as long as you can. Maybe go through them all once, do them all again afterwards. All right, let's get into that opposite arm. Cross the body. Again, either below the elbow or above the elbow. Pull it across. Getting into the biceps here, the posterior deltoid. Particularly if you were doing those planks with me. Plank tap outs, the dragon planks. We were working those shoulders. Breathing should be back down to normal now. Once you release that arm, you can do some shoulder rolls if you like, or you can just leave it. We're gonna get down on the ground. We're gonna stretch our quads. If you'd rather do this standing, most of you know you can do this standing or on your sides as well. In fact, maybe I will show it standing. So from standing, if you have a wall, you can hold onto a wall. You're gonna keep your standing knee bent. You're gonna reach behind you and grab the ankle. So my right hand is on my right ankle and pulling my heel in towards my bum. And to really get that stretch into the quad, press that hip forward. So my right hip, I'm pressing forward. Yeah, and if you're doing this down on the ground, you're on your belly. You're trying to keep your knees fairly close together to protect the knees. Still pressing the hip forward, so you'd be pressing your hip into the ground if you're on your stomach. And of course, if you can't reach your foot, you're gonna grab a strap, maybe a yoga strap or a belt, something you can wrap around that ankle to pull it in. Should be feeling that nice deep stretch in the quadricep muscle. Again, 30, 40 seconds, maybe 60, and then gently release. Take it over to the opposite side. Pulling it in towards the bum, pressing the hip forward, shoulder stays soft. Usually if I'm on the ground doing this and I'm prone, I'm on my stomach, my forehead is on my arm, relaxing through the neck and the shoulders. You might be too tired to do this in a standing position. Maybe you don't want to balance, so feel free to lie down. And then of course we want to stretch the opposing muscle to the quads, which are your hamstrings, the group of muscles in the back of the leg. So really easily, if you're in a standing position, just take your feet hip distance apart or even shoulder distance apart. Simply hinge over at the waist and hang upside down. Take a forward fold. This is a really nice stretch because it gets into the back as well. Make sure you release the forehead, the head, the neck. Just let everything go nice and loose. If you're like me and you want to take those hands around the heels and pull your head close into the knees, you can. You should really feel that in the hamstrings. You'll also feel it into the calves a little bit as well. And coming down onto the ground again. Once again, I'm moving that phone. Hopefully nobody minds. All right. So we're gonna do a little side stretch here. Down on the ground. Yeah, good job. So from there, with your feet behind your tush, your knees are bent, you can just let the knees wash over to one side. Arms are out at shoulder height. Maybe you're gazing in the opposite direction. If you like a little extra oomph, you can pick up that hand, place it on the top knee. And remember, you always want to support that lower back. You don't want it doing all the work. So from here, pull the navel into the spine before you pull those legs up. Let them wash over to the opposite side. Same stretch, opposite side. Your body looks like a giant letter S if you're a bird looking down at yourself. Nice, gentle side stretch here. helpful because we did those Russian twists, twisting from side to side. I hope you guys are staying positive, getting your love and encouragement where you can. Make sure you drop me a line or a note, maybe comment here if you took the workout. I'm always open to feedback, comments, concerns, questions. And then from here, we're just gonna slip into child's pose. Again, coming on up the phone here. Awesome, so in child's pose, take your big toes together. I'm actually gonna remove my shoes. It always feels better to do this barefoot. So in your child's pose, you can either have your knees together or knees apart much more for the hips, knees together much more for that lower back. And then just coming on down, placing the forehead to the earth. You can either take your arms out in front if you want to stretch the arms, so that's the way I always like to start, and then later I like to wrap my hands around the feet there. So if your forehead does not meet the ground, maybe grab yourself a block. So again, remember you can always place your arms down, bending into the elbows, letting the upper back and lower back just spread out. Feeling the glutes stretch behind you. And like I said, if you like, you can wrap those hands alongside of the feet or beside the feet, letting the shoulders drape around the knees. Well, my friends, that's it for today. My very first full, long workout with you. I have lots of bugs to work out, but basically I just wanted to pass that along for those of you that have been requesting it. Stay safe. Much love.